Ankita. We know that the cell is the structural and functional unit of life. But do you know what does it actually mean? Yeah, it means a single cell can perform all basic functions of life. Example, movement, intake of food, and respiratory gases, respiration and excretion. Yes, you're right. So, come let's start our new chapter, Cell the Unit of Life.
Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to define the cell, understand the cell theory, know the characters of the cell, understand functional regions of a cell, know the different shapes of the cell, understand different cell sizes. The cell. Cells are the structural and functional unit of all living organisms and are building blocks of the human body. Adult human body contains 75 trillion cells. Each cell type performs specific function. There are 200 cell types in humans. The term cell was first coined by an English microscopist, Robert Hooke, in 1665. He discovered cells while looking in a thin slice of cork and called tiny boxes of a honeycomb as the cells. He thought that cells only exist in plants and fungi. Antony van Leeuwenhoek was the first to observe free cells like bacteria, protozoa, red blood cells and sperms, etc. using his homemade microscope. He called them animalcules. He also observed blood cells from fish, birds, frogs, dogs and humans. Therefore, it was known that cells are found in animals as well as plants. The cell theory. In 1838, Matthias Schleiden, a German botanist, examined a large number of plants and observed that plants are composed of different kinds of cells which form the tissues of the plant. In 1839, Theodore Schwann, a British zoologist, studied different types of animal cells and reported that cells had a thin outer layer which is today known as the plasma membrane. On the basis of this, Schwann proposed the hypothesis that the bodies of animals and plants are composed of cells and products of cells. He concluded that the presence of cell wall is a unique character of the plant cells. In 1839, Schleiden and Schwann together formulated the cell theory. In 1858, Rudolf Virchow, a German physician, after extensive study of cellular pathology, concluded that cells must arise from pre-existing cells. Modern cell theory contains 4 statements in addition to the original cell theory. Assessment. Before proceeding further, let us characteristics of cells. Cells are highly complex and organized. They possess a genetic program and the means to use it. They are also capable of producing. They acquire and utilize energy. Even they carry out a variety of chemical reactions and mechanical activities. They are also able to respond to stimuli and self-regulation. Functional regions of cells. There are 3 functional regions of cell: plasma membrane, cytoplasm, and nucleus. Plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is the outermost thin, transparent, elastic, and semi-permeable membrane. Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is an amorphous and homogeneous colloidal substance present between the plasma membrane and nucleus. Nucleus. Nucleus is a membrane-bound structure which contains DNA in its chromosomes. Assessment. Before proceeding further, cell shape. There are different shapes of cells in various organisms. In multicellular organisms, there are different shapes of cells in different parts of body. Amoeba and leukocytes do not have a fixed shape as they have pseudopodia. Cheek cells are flat. Germ cells are cuboidal. Intestinal cells are columnar. Liver cells are polygonal. Fat cells are rounded. Paramecium is slipper-shaped. Hence, egg is oval. Smooth muscles are spindle-shaped. Pigment cells, that is, chromatophores, are branched. Muscles or nerve fibers are long thread-like. Guard cells of stomata of dicots are bean-shaped, while of monocots are dumbbell-shaped.